No, it's it's funny. Maybe we can couch this slightly different. Because oftentimes the discussion is framed as this happens to black people and this happens to white people, and so it gets distilled into these weird kind of shape shifting things. Uh, I happen to be one of those people who nowadays who says that the machine is so wild at this point that white folks ain't really running it like that no more. Like they've already made the monster. Frankenstein is running rampant at this point. They can't control Frankenstein's monster no more, right? So it would take a concentrated effort for white America, as they say, to actually bring some of this stuff to heal. Uh, at this stage of the game, we are being targeted not because we're black. We're being targeted because we're not white. There's a distinction there, right? The Asian community largely goes unmolested because they are considered like the closest thing to white because of money, income, right? So it allows you to kind of morph a little bit, right? You live closer to the white people. You have a lot more infrastructure that you're responsible for. So we don't want to mess with you like that. But like one of the things you said, Marlon, what you inspect, you will detect. Right? Has anyone ever bothered to take the time? Well, I know some people have, but have you ever taken the time to think about if the black community or communities where black and Latinos are, because we're really the ones who are the indigenous people have been forgotten. That's how bad this is. And sorry, black folk, we on our way that direction. Like we've been striving to get closer to the white direction, but you run the numbers and you look at our overall trajectory, we're headed towards the indigenous people's experience. And nobody wants that, right? So you got more police in these areas, and yet you still have high crime. How is it that you can have more police somewhere and yet the crime rate doesn't come down? But over here, there's no police and the crime rate's low. Now, for a racialist, they could say, well, it's easy. White people don't commit crime. But then you run the numbers and you realize the prisons are like 60% white. So obviously, white people do commit crime. So, and then it's like it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Um, but yeah, we are criminalized simply because we are not white. So you put more police in the community, so you can start rounding up people.